The Edifier TWS NB2 Pro have hit the global market, and they're coming with an impressive feature set in an upgraded edition of the original NB2. If this is your first time watching the channel, I do reviews and unboxings of True Wireless Earbuds and headphones, and I'm aiming to bring you my honest and unfiltered opinion and give you the information that you need to help make a good purchase decision. Please do consider hitting the like button if you find my review helpful, and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Let's get into the review of the Edifier TWS NB2 Pro. So getting into some specifications then, we've got hybrid ANC on these, so that's a active noise cancellation mode and a transparency mode, which you can customize via the Edifier Connect app, and we'll come on to that later. You've got spatial audio and gaming modes on these, quick charge on there, AAC and SPC, and auto pause mode as well. You've got dual connect and roll swap in there, so you can use the buds independently. You've got quick charge on board via USB-C, but no wireless charging on these. You've got an IP rating of IPX54, which is dust and waterproof. We've got 32 hours playtime on there, and 2 hours usage after a 15-minute charge via the quick charge feature, which is fantastic. So we've got a incredibly strong feature set here, and the question that you're going to be asking yourselves is, are these worth it? How do they perform? I'm going to be covering the pros and the cons. So just looking at the design, the buds and the case there, really lovely finish on the case. It's a kind of leather matte finish, which is quite unique, and the first time I've seen a material like that used on a True Wireless earbud. The buds themselves are incredibly distinctive. So you've got that sort of squared off design, which, you know, obviously the NB2 had them. There's other models out there, such as the Earphone Air Pro, which is also mirroring this design. But they're really unique. Obviously, that stem style design, and a sort of mid-length stem there, which I think is really nice. The colours lovely. You know, nice kind of silver there. So overall, really happy with the design and the feel of the product. You're also getting a really nice cloth pouch in there, which is really excellent to see. Again, something that most companies don't bother doing, but it gives you a place to put the case and perhaps the charging cable as well. And just thinking about the box as well, so the kind of the experience with this product, you know, it's a Pro model. I do feel you're getting that kind of fairly premium experience when you open the box. The actual the box itself is great. You know, it's a sort of almost like a presentation case. And just looking at what you get inside then, so it's obviously the buds themselves. You're getting a nice box there where you're getting all the accessories in there. So paperwork, as you'd expect, the carrying pouch, the USB-C charging cable, and then 3 different options for your ear tips. So do make sure that you're spending some time to swap those out, find the best fit, and that will ensure that you get the best possible sound quality out of these buds. So on paper, these are looking like some of the best options in that kind of AirPod style market. So how do they perform? So let's start with call quality. So excellent, really good. So I mean, I'm not going to talk too much about the call quality. I'm going to let you be the judge of that. The only drawback on call quality is that you cannot stay in ambient mode when you make a phone call. So my experience of other buds is that if you can stay in ambient sound, you can then hear your own voice, and it's a much more natural experience. Unfortunately, as soon as you go into a call, that mode goes back to normal. So you can be a judge by listening to some call quality samples, and let me know what you think in the comment section. This is a call quality test with the Edifier TWS NB2 Pro in an indoor environment. This is a call quality test with the Edifier NB2 Pro with some background noise playing, so this will give you an idea how you'd sound on a call in a noisy environment. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. So then moving on to talk about the Edifier app. Firstly, just to say it's really fantastic to have app support in this price range. Not everyone provides that. So this kind of space around the kind of $50 to $70 mark, there's plenty of examples of where you're not getting app support. So good on Edifier for providing that. In terms of the actual app itself, just having a look there, you're having a look inside. It does quite a lot, but there's stuff that it could do better and do more of. So, for example, simple stuff you can change which listening mode you're in. So whether that's normal, spatial audio, or gaming mode, and that's your low latency mode, which will improve the synchronization between the image and the sound, whether that's for gaming or film and videos. And you can tweak between active noise cancellation, normal mode, and ambient sound. And you can see there that there's a dial where you can adjust the level of ambient sound, so adjust the amount of your surroundings that you're bringing in. Fantastic, really good. I tend to use it all the way up to +3 because I want to hear as much as I can if I've got ambient sound on, but there is white noise there, so just be wary of that. You can turn it down, but yeah, really good customization there. So there's other options in there as well. You've got a bit of an audio player there, and you've got some settings that you can start to tweak, including touch sensitivity, level of volume on the touch tone, and things like unpair and shut down the earbuds completely. There's also a user manual in there as well, which is helpful. So overall, I'd like to see in the future maybe the addition of an EQ, maybe some customization around the touch controls, because just to go into that, there's no customization available for the touch controls, and whilst they do a good job, you've got basically double tap and triple tap, so you're able to control both audio modes in terms of ANC and listening mode, and then play and pause and forward track. So you're missing volume, you're missing previous track. No single tap is really limiting in my opinion, and hopefully that's something that Edifier can address in a future update to the app and to the buds. But overall, it's a decent app. I think it's still improving, and hopefully that'll continue as we go forward. So what about the performance of the active noise cancellation then? So this is definitely one of the better implementations of this feature that I've experienced in the kind of under 100 price bracket. So the ANC is really effective. You're still going to hear some of your higher frequencies, but in terms of the lower tones, transport, rumbles of buses and cars outside, or things like the oven on at home, whatever that might be, it's doing a really good job in reducing those right down. When it comes to ambient sound, as I've said, really good that you can customize that, and it's really effective. The only drawback there is the white noise that you're getting through. And the other fantastic thing about these earbuds is the EQ shift is non-existent on these. So normal, ANC and ambient are all exactly the same in terms of the sound profile that you're getting, and it's something that is fairly rare on budget to mid-range ANC earbuds. So really good, really good from an Edifier there. They've obviously got that implementation spot on in terms of the sound quality, and these are easily one of the most comfortable stem style earbuds that I've ever tried. They just fit really well. I did swap out the ear tips for the larger size there, but I find them to be incredibly comfortable for sort of 2 to 3 hours, which I can't say about all earbuds that I've tested in the past. They stay in securely when walking and running, and this really does help to make them great all-rounders. The only issue that I experienced while doing activities with these was around the touch controls, and I think it's to do with the way that they're designed around a haptic touch sensor. I was finding it hard to get 100% accuracy while I was running, but when I'm stationary, there's no issues, but that's just something to be aware of. And you can turn up the sensitivity of the touch controls as well, which might help that issue. Finally then, to talk about the sound quality. So I recently reviewed the Edifier TWS330 NB, and these were a really good solid pair in terms of sound quality, and I feel like these are just like the step up in every way. So the bass is boomier, the highs are cleaner, and the mid-range is more present. The soundstage on these is impressive for the price, so it's a sort of medium-sized soundstage, but you get a bit of sort of airiness in there. You can feel that separation of instruments. The bass, like I said, is hitting pretty deep. You're getting a bit of that sub-bass rumble in there, but you're also getting a nice punch. And I wouldn't say that I'd change that much in terms of the EQ. I probably would make them a little bit cleaner in the high end, but to be honest, there's a good amount of clarity there. So really, really happy with the sound quality on these. And like I said, the fact that they don't change when you change ANC modes is a huge bonus as well. So just to wrap things up for the review, the pros on these are great sound quality, great ANC and transparency mode, good call quality, good app support, and then the cons are going to be lack of touch controls, lack of wireless charging. I was also a little bit disappointed with the spatial audio mode. Now, I did find that it works quite well with watching movies or TV, but it's basically unlistenable for audio, because what they've done with it is they've kind of added like a subtle reverb to the sound, so it doesn't sound accurate, and it cuts off some of the frequency range as well, so I didn't find it enjoyable for that audio listening. So all in all, these are great all-rounders. Some of the best sound quality and ANC at this price point. Good feature set, good app support. I would really recommend these if you're looking for a pair, an ANC pair at this price range. I have done a review video that covers my other favourite ANC Pro models, so please do check out that video if you want to see what the other options on the market are. But with that said, thank you as always for watching. Please do consider hitting that thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and if you want to support the channel going forward, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting that notification bell so that you don't miss out on future videos coming up soon. With that said, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.